Okay, let's move on. Question 11. Okay, what concept is this? What method you should use? This question looks familiar. What, what concept you should use? 11. What concept you should use? We have not learned many concepts. So what concept we have learned so far? What I didn't catch. What was the formula? Average is equal to? Yep, very good. Total number of items. What else? Yep, the 1 unit concept, which is like what? 3 people, $6, that kind of thing. And then what else? Yeah, percentage too. Yeah, and then fraction, right? Then of course, just now at the beginning of the lesson, we talked about what? Ratio is also? Yup, it's also a fraction, but they are expressed in different form. Okay, and then I guess the major one we talk about is just now when we express the 150 minutes into hours a minute, the branch, yes. So the branch method. Okay, so these are the a few key concepts we have learned so far. Okay, I can do it here. Okay, so which concept you can use here for the question 11? The branch, right? Why? Because let's say you start with 5 kg, and then she used what? Half of it, right? 1/12? Can you see or not? Cannot. Okay, I make it bigger. Can you see? 1/12, right? 1/12 of what? 1/12 of it, right? What is the it here? Yeah lah, but which number? Half of it means half of what? What you write here? You stop the calculator. I'm asking you. You answer me first. You start with 5 kg. Half of it. It refers to what? The flour, right? Which flour? 5 kg of flour. So that means half of 5. Okay? Half to make what? Butter cake. So that means half of 5 is for butter cake. Okay, if half of 5 is butter cake, right? So if you use half, how much is left? Half is used. What is the fraction that is left? If you cannot manage, then write it down or use calculator. Half is used. What is left? Wait, I'm asking for the fraction. Half is used. What's the fraction that is left? I didn't catch. Again? 1/2 is left, right? Okay, once again, so half is used, so half is left. Another example, 1/3 is used, what's left? What's the fraction that is left? Lower 3 is left. I'm talking about fraction. I'm going to fraction here. One quarter is used. What's left? Very good. So similarly, if I come back to the question, so half of 5 is used, so that means half is left, right? So half of what is left? Half of what is left? Half of what is left? There is only one, which is 5. The reason is the head of the branch is 5. Okay? Half of must go back to the head of the branch. So half of 5, what's the value? Half of 5 means half of means what operation? Times 5. So what's the answer? I want what? Never give me this kind of number, which is this is called what? Improper fraction. I want a good one, simplified one. What's the simplified version of 5/2? You know how to press or not? Yeah. You know how to press or not? Yeah. Yes. Give me decimal number. Very good. So 2.5 kg is used for butter. So half times 5 is 2.5 again. So 2.5 left. So basically 2.5 for butter, 2.5 left, right? So now it says and 1 kg to make cookies. That means from the left, what you do? From the left, 1/4 kg. Over here is not 1/4. So over here is 1/4 kg. It's not 1/4 as the fraction. So 1/4 kg is used for cookies. So 2.5 kg left, right? 1/4 kg used for cookies. So what's left? What's the operation? How do you find what is left? Tell me the equation. 2.5 kg left. 1/4 kg used for cookie. What's left? I'm at this branch already. Nothing to do with here. What's the operation?
2.5.
Okay, and then? What's that? Don't give me improper fraction. You either give me decimal or you give me the mixed number.
2.25.
So the answer is? Which one is 2.25 here? That means you need to change this to mixed number and see which one is the mixed number.
2194.
Okay, that means this is the answer. By the way, how do you read this? This is called 2 and 1/4. That's how you read. Okay? Good. So next, 12. Okay, so this is the concept of branch method. Start with something, use again. Okay? Question 12. Did you get the answer?
This one was the one.
Can do or cannot do?
This one was the one star.
Okay, good. Let me get a few blank pages first. Okay, good. So here it says the length of pool 4 times and the timing. Okay, good. So that means you have a swimming pool. Okay. And then the length of a pool, swam the length of a pool 4 times. Meaning, you know what is 4 times? 4 times means what? So the first time is? So this is first. And then the second time. Then the third. Then the fourth. Okay. So the first time the timing is 72 seconds, right? Second time? Third time?
92.
Fourth time?
80.
What's the average of her fastest? Which one is the fastest among here?
72.
Then what is the which one is the slowest?
92.
Okay, so what is the average? Formula? Average is equal to total. I use A, divided by.
The number of items.
So how many items here? They want fastest and slowest only.
2.
2 items. So what is the total? How do you find total? Which one?
The number of items.
No, total. But they only want fastest and slowest. They don't want all, right? So total is, how do you get the total? Fastest is?
82 seconds.
Slowest is?
92.
Do you need to add one more? That's how you get average. I'm waiting for the answer. What's the answer? So which one? Did you get it correct? Why you start? Next time when you see average, what you should at least do?
Total.
No. Next time when they ask for average, what you should at least write down.
The working.
But you say you can start what?
The formula.
You should at least write down the formula. So from today onwards, no more empty. No more empty. Okay? Write down at least something. Formula, write down. Branch method, write down. Whatever you can think of, write down. No more empty. That means no more 0 mark. I at least expect something. Okay? Next. 13. What's this? So what is this shape? What is this shape? What's this shape called? Okay, okay, what are the shapes we talk about so far?
Triangle.
How many sides?
3.
3 sides. 3-sided triangle. Then 4-sided is called?
Square.
No lah. Quadrilateral. Square is only one type of quadrilateral.
Rhomboid.
Okay? 5-sided. Rhombus is also one type of quadrilateral. So that means under quadrilateral you have rectangle, square, rhombus, parallelogram. But I want the head of the branch. I don't want all this. Okay? Good. 5-sided is called pentagon. Have you learned?
I know what's a hexagon.
No, have you learned of pentagon? Okay. So pentagon means 5-sided lah. So from today onwards, go and memorize. 6-sided is hexagon.
I know what I
7-sided, of course you know lah. 6-sided what? Oh, you just count the line lor. Six-sided means hexagon really. 7-sided is called heptagon. 8-sided is called octagon. You are going to memorize all these, okay? Okay. Okay. Let's count how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a okay. So this is a irregular hexagon. Okay, I will call it. Okay. So since it's an irregular shape, right? I will just call it a 6-sided polygon. Okay. Okay. All the names here, right? The names here, deng, 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 deng. All these are called regular shape. Then you have the name. They are regular shape. I will show you what are regular shapes. Let me see if I can get any shape here. This is the regular shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon. 5-sided pentagon. 6-sided. This is the 6-sided. This is called hexagon. Okay. And then you also have the 7-sided. I think I run out of shape here already. I just go online and just Google and get the picture, and you are going to memorize it. Okay. So this is under polygon. And you are going to memorize it for me. Okay. So, oh, okay, the mouse is here. Yes, here it is. Wait, let me go back. I'm going to copy this. Save. Let's save here. Under polygon. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I forget where I saved already. Never mind. So let me get rid of this. So insert. I forget where I saved already. Never mind, I save again. Let me save on the desktop. Easier. Is it the desktop? Oh yeah, this is the desktop already. Yeah. So I save it here. Then I just insert from my desktop. Okay. So look. So these are regular shapes. 3-sided is called. Yeah, but actually they are called triangle only. Actually, you don't have to memorize these two because these are not I don't need you to memorize this. Okay, I want to memorize from here onward, 5 to at least 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 side is called. 6 side is nonagon. Okay? Decagon. Okay? Go back, memorize. 5 to 10. Yeah. Okay? Can. So just now this question is 6-sided, right? So it's called a 6-sided polygon. Okay, so there is a formula for this. They ask you for the sum of angles in the in this figure, right? So in order to find the answer, you need to use this formula. It's called n minus 2 times 180, and this will give you the sum of all interior angles. Interior angles. Okay, so how many sides here? So I just put it into it. 6 minus 2 times 180. What's the answer? So they ask for sum of all angles, right? So the sum of all interior angle is, so you are expected to write down this, and just like how you memorize the sum of all sum of triangles, angle sum of triangle, you are expected to know this. Okay, so this is the formula: n minus 2 bracket times 180, that will equal to sum of all interior angles. Okay, you are expected to know this. What are you waiting for? Write it down. So one more thing to memorize. Can you see or not? Okay, write it down first. And please use a highlighter to circle it, so that, I mean, after you finish. If you have a pink color, use a pink color. If you don't, then just use whatever you have. The green one. The n is the number of sides. Okay, and then please note down this also. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. This will be tested also. So next lesson I will just say 6. You need to give me hexagon already. Okay, I say 10, 10-sided. You need to give me decagon. Or I will give you decagon, and you need to tell me how many sided. Can see or cannot? 5 to 10 only. Did you write down n is the number of sides? interior angles. What are your integrals? Okay, good. Correct this. I already asked you whether you can see or not. Interior angles. This is the interior angles.
Okay.
Good. So 14, yeah. So what's your answer for 14? We practiced this so many times already. Right? This one we use the what method?
Branch.
Yes, good. So what's your answer? We split. So what's your answer? 你的 answer 是什么 ？Start 啊 Wait, I thought you said you use branch. Did you use branch? Then why not you use branch now? Okay, do it now. So you have 950. Then you split to what? You read lor. First 200 and then later 100. So how do you split?
200 first.
And then?
Then another 200.
Wait, they say first 200, right?
Yeah.
So you want another 200 here?
Yeah.
Did they say second 200? Did they say second 200?
No.
Then how come you go and say another 200? They say first 200 only, right? So that means after the first 200,
100.
then you convert to, yep, you switch to,
100.
and then
And then another 100.
then you keep on doing it until you finish at,
900.
yeah, nope, until you finish the total. That means until you finish distributing this 950. Then you start counting. We have done this before. I'm waiting for your answer quick.
Okay.
Answer?
Let me add this one first.
You can use calculator if you want. Never mind, you tell me your distribution first. First 200 and then
100.
how many 100 you have?
8.
8 of them. Count. Wait, 200 and then you're telling me you have 800. 800 means 8 hundredths means he will give you 800, right? 200 plus 800 is what? What's the total here?
200 plus 800 is 1000.
This 1000 already explode already. How can you explode? I asked you to distribute 950, right? I give you $950, you give me $10.
No, cause like the
Mhm.
900, the 50,
Mm-hmm.
and then they say per additional or less.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that means what? So you have 800. Okay, let's do 100, 100, 100. Okay, so basically I need to have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me do a better job. Okay, let me do a better job by distributing this. So I start with my first 100, first 200, and then you need to switch to 100 already because they never say second 200. Okay, so I need to switch to 100 already. So this one will be 300 already, right? So 400. Sorry. That means in your mind, you should think of like this is my 400, and then this is my 500. This is my 600. You can help you. This is my 7th. This is my 8th, and then this is my 9. So the rest is 50. That's how I distribute, right? So you have 200, 300. So that means after you list down already, what you do? You go back and count one more time. Okay? So this is 300. 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. 950. So that means your this distribution is correct. So make sure your this distribution is correct before you what? Before you go and calculate the money. So the first 200 you need to pay $7. Then the rest is $2. So it's basically you just put the amount beside, the list. So I put first. But you must align, okay? Because if you don't align, you miss one, then it's wrong already. So now I count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last 50. Okay? So now start to count lor. 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So basically you just need to key in all this number into your calculator. So how many 2 you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 2s and then 7. So this is 16 plus 7. Answer is 23. So the answer is yes. Okay. Did we talk about a similar question last time? Let me see. I have record. I think so.
Yeah.
Then how come you still cannot do? How come you still cannot do? Let me see. Because I remember they keep giving you the same things over and over. 12, 14. Not in this paper, but Tao Nan, yes. Remember Tao Nan? Tao Nan, there is a question like this. You talk about what? The time? It's also.
Went to circus, I think.
Okay. Okay.
See,
Good.
there's 2 parents, 8 children.
No leh. That one is another type of question already. Never mind. I go to Tao Nan now. We take a look at it. I know. Let me make it smaller so that we can see the entire page. This one. Taxi. Okay, now do taxi question. Just to emphasize again, this type of question. So this type of question is called what? Distribution. Can? So you need to know how to do distribution question. Okay, how do you distribute this 540? You write down, write down. Yeah, and tell me the answer. Can you see or cannot see? Okay, good. When you are done, let me know. Show me the distribution first. Are you done with the distribution? Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the distribution is this, huh? Okay. So you have the first 340, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't have the second 340 already, huh? So what what you have?
128.
Yep. So basically, you have
47.
two left, right? So these two you split into. You split into 0.4, right? So how many 0.4 you have? Let's count. 0.4. 0. Here is 0.4. 0.8. Here is
1.2.
here 1.2 plus 1 plus 0.4.
1.6.
Is it 2 already? Is it 2 already or not? Then you need to give one more. You give one more, is it 2 already? 1.6 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, so so that means how many 0.4 you have? 1, 2, 5. So you have 5 of them. And then you have 1 3.4. You have 5 0.4. So 1 3.4, 5 0.4. Okay? So that means 3.4 is for 2 kilometers, right?
Yeah.
So 0.4 is for 1 kilometers.
Yeah.
And you have how many of them?
5.
This is not kg. Let me correct this. So you add up, 2 kg plus 5 kg. Total? 2 km plus 5 km.
2 km plus 5.
Mm.
7 km.
Yeah. So the distance is actually 7 kilometers. Okay? So now, last question. 15. So Tao Nan one is about distance. This one is about weight of a parcel. Okay? Distribution. Okay, last question. So what is your answer for this? One. Okay, let's see together. Let's see together. But I get it to this thing first. Can you see?
Yeah.
Good. So your answer is 1, right? So let's see together. It says the side view. You know which side or not? Side means
The top.
right side, right?
Front.
So it means from this side, right? Right. So from this side, right? Okay, the strategy to do this question is you go layer by layer. So that means this is your bottom layer. Then this is your, so okay, or I call this is my first layer. That means like it's like your first floor and then your second floor and then your third floor lah. Hor? So first thing first, I go by the first floor first. Right? First floor, what you see? You see this, and this, right?
Yeah.
So that means first floor you have 3 of them. Then the second floor is these 2, right?
Yeah.
These 2 is here, right? Can you see? Is because you can see, right?
Yeah.
And then the last one is in the middle, right? Right?
Yeah.
So this is from the side, lor. So number 1 is correct. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay, good. So let's do a review of what we have learned today. Okay, so for question 1, what you need to do next time?
Write the places,
For,
the digits.
or you can call this, write the position. Okay, this is the value of the position. So each position has a value. Okay? So you need to write the value of the position for each digit. Okay? This concept is value of position. Next. Over here, you can also write the value of the position. Right? And then after that, you compare. Okay? This one you get it correct. Next, line of symmetry. What you do?
You
Use.
draw the line of symmetry.
Yep, in order to do that, in fact, you can see this as your ruler. Okay, this ruler is, you have a ruler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, pass to me. So your ruler, if you put it vertically, it looks like this. Okay, so if you want to do a horizontal, you can just turn it, right? And then once you have this ruler, you just play with the horizontal ruler first. Just move up, down, and see if you have any line of symmetry. And then the important key point of line of symmetry, the meaning of it is what? You need to have what? Perfect. What's the key?
Reflection.
Very good. Perfect reflection. Perfect reflection means exactly the same. Exactly the same means exactly the same place also. So just now when we test for the end, right? So the blue part is on top. Right? The blue part is on top, and then the pink is below. So is it a perfect reflection? So no. So that's why we have 0 line of symmetry for n. That's why the answer here for this question is number 1. Right? Good. Next. Question 4. Question 4 is, what's this? So, value of position. Okay? And they want what? They want nearest 1000, right?
Yeah.
So, when they want nearest 1000, that means you stop at 1000. Nearest 1000
Stop at
means stop at 1000. Once you stop at 1000, you look at the one behind. Okay? You look at the one behind, which is the 4 here, right?
Yeah.
You look at the 4 behind. And do you need to add or you don't need to add? That's the question you ask yourself. So, above 5 or 5, you add 1.
You add one.
Right? So, the rest is 0. So, in this case, you add or you don't add?
No.
No add. No add, so it's still 4 lah. Then, the rest behind you, 0. Okay? Question 5. Question 5 is 2 methods. One of them is convert it to decimal. And then you compare accordingly. The other one is
We change the denominator.
to the same denominator. And the concept here is called lowest common multiple, LCM. And then this is another example of LCM. Right? Okay, good. Next. Question 6. Express. Don't make this mistake again. This is another branch method and distribution. Right? Distribution. Can you see the distribution? Okay, next. So, this is one unique concept. So, 40% is 1200, 1% is 30, and then 100%, that's why it's 3000. Question 8. The missing number. So, left hand side, right hand side, convert your this right hand side into a simplest fraction first. Once you have this simple fraction, just ask yourself, 4 times 3 is 12, right? So accordingly, 7 times 3 is 21. So that's why you get 8. Okay. Question 9. This one is paralyzed. What you do? Park it and then move up down. Okay. Question 10. This one is the equilateral triangle, isosceles, sum of triangle, and then angles on a straight line. These are the common concepts we have made use of so far. Okay. So this is the half is used, half is left. 1/3 is used, 2/3 is left. I'm talking about fraction here, okay? Next. Here we are talking about fraction. But here we are not talking about fraction. We are talking about value. 1/4 kg. So that's why here is minus. Can you see the operation? Here is minus. But here is times. Okay? Here is times. So when it comes to fraction, we times. When it comes to value, minus. Okay? Branch method. Okay, over here, So next time when you see average, at least you write down the formula. Okay? Over here, you only ask for fastest and slowest. So you only focus on the two. So the rest you ignore. When you calculate the total, you can ignore the rest. Because they only want the average of fastest and slowest. They don't want all, right? Okay, next. Okay, go back, memorize this. And there is a formula for it. Bracket a minus 2 times 180 is equal to all interior angles. Very good. Okay, distribution. Okay? Next. So this is another distribution question from Daonan. Last question. This is the 3D view. Okay? So I'm going to assign you another paper. So this is under, what's the date today? So it's 28th. And this is Singapore Chinese girls, right?
Yeah.
Singapore Chinese girls. Good. And I'm going to I will WhatsApp you the next paper one and then continue with that. So what is so important in your homework? What you need to do? Workings. I want workings, okay? I want workings. And then,